It finally happened. Apple just did something with the iPad mini that nobody saw coming. Something that changes everything we thought we knew about compact tablets. Because the iPad mini 8 isn't just a refresh. It's a declaration that small can still be powerful, bold, and unbelievably fast. This is Apple's way of saying size doesn't define capability. Innovation does. And while everyone's been busy obsessing over the iPhone 18 leaks and the M5 Mac Mini, Apple quietly built something that feels like a revolution in your hands. Imagine a device that's lighter than your morning coffee mug, yet powerful enough to edit 8K videos, play 8AA console-level games, and drive a full creative workflow on the go. The iPad mini 8 is exactly that. A blend of brutal performance and breathtaking design wrapped into a piece of aluminum so stunning it feels like holding the future itself. But here's where things get crazy. Apple didn't just tweak the mini. They rebuilt it from the ground up. The new chassis is thinner, sleeker, and sculpted with a uniform edge that makes it look like a miniature iPad Pro, but more approachable, more personal, almost intimate in your hand. The bezels? Practically invisible. The display? Oh, it's not just any LCD this time. Apple's reportedly bringing a hybrid OLED panel, delivering the deepest blacks, the most vibrant colors, and brightness that pushes reality right off the screen. When you see it, your eyes won't believe it's a mini. It looks like a premium flagship display straight from the future. But what's driving this beautiful slab of technology is what really sets it apart. Apple's A18 Pro chip. Yes, the same silicon that powers the upcoming iPhone 18 Pro series, meaning this tiny tablet now shares the brain of a flagship smartphone and even outperforms laptops twice its size. The performance leap is unreal. Faster neural engines for AI tasks, double the GPU cores for rendering, and a CPU architecture so efficient that it chews through photo editing, 3D modeling, and gaming without breaking a sweat. You could literally open Final Cut Pro, start a 4K project, and the iPad mini 8 would glide through it like butter. And while we're on performance, Apple's bringing something else to the table. An improved thermal system that keeps the device cool even during heavy multitasking. That means more power, less throttling, and better battery endurance. Exactly what mini users have been begging for since the iPad mini 6. But let's talk about that battery life. It's shocking. Apple's managed to stretch out up to 12 hours of active screen time with intelligent energy distribution through the new A18's efficiency cores. It learns your usage patterns, it adapts, and it lasts longer the more you use it. Imagine streaming Netflix in 4K, drawing in Procreate, or gaming for hours and still not worrying about the charger. Speaking of gaming, the Mini 8 might just become every mobile gamer's dream machine. With Apple Arcade getting a massive upgrade, and titles like Resident Evil Village and Death Stranding now playable natively on iPad OS, this little beast can rival a console. Add to that the rumored 120Hz ProMotion display, fluid animations, zero lag, buttery smooth scrolling. It's an experience that pulls you right in. But Apple didn't stop there. They added something that's going to make every digital artist, student, and creative jump for joy. Full compatibility with the new Apple Pencil Pro. The haptic feedback, the squeeze gestures, the new hover precision. It transforms the iPad mini 8 into a digital canvas that feels alive. Drawing, note-taking, annotating. It's more natural than ever, almost like the screen responds to your thoughts. And yes, it finally has magnetic charging on the top edge, just like the iPad Air and Pro models. But wait until you hear about the camera system, because the Mini 8 isn't playing small anymore. Apple redesigned the camera bump, fitting in a 12-megapixel ultra-wide rear shooter with improved low-light performance, smart HDR6, and 4K cinematic video recording. On the front, the landscape ultra-wide selfie camera is now centered for video calls, perfect for FaceTime, Zoom, and content creation. No more awkward angles, no more shifting your iPad around to fit the frame. It's finally optimized for how people actually use it. And yes, center stage is back. Smarter, smoother, and more dynamic than ever, keeping you perfectly framed no matter how much you move. Now here's where Apple pulls a classic Apple move. They're not calling it just an upgrade. They're positioning it as a creative powerhouse for everyone who doesn't want to carry a giant tablet or a laptop. Students, designers, pilots, doctors, photographers, vloggers, the Mini 8 is designed for all of them. It's that sweet spot between portability and performance that no other brand has managed to nail. And when you pair it with the new compact Magic Keyboard Folio, you basically get a mini MacBook with touch controls and a detachable form factor. But it's not just the hardware that's redefining the experience. It's iPadOS 19 that truly unlocks what this device can do. Apple has quietly optimized multitasking for the smaller screen, giving users Stage Manager, external display support, advanced widgets, and AI-driven app management, all working together like a perfectly choreographed dance. You can edit a document, attend a video meeting, and stream music simultaneously, and it doesn't stutter. But what makes the iPad mini 8 so irresistible isn't just the specs, it's the story it tells. It's Apple's love letter to those who still believe that technology should be powerful, yet personal. It's not about replacing your laptop. It's about freedom, creativity, and mobility in one beautifully designed device that can fit inside a jacket pocket. Think about it. The original iPad mini was a companion. This one's a partner. It's a machine that travels with you, learns from you, and adapts to every part of your day. You start sketching in the morning, edit videos at lunch, game in the evening, and FaceTime your loved ones at night, all on one small yet mighty tablet. And the magic? It never feels like a compromise. Apple has also refined the speakers, dual landscape stereo with deeper bass and spatial audio tuning, meaning your mini now sounds as big as it feels. Movies, music, podcasts, they're all richer and more immersive. Combine that with Wi-Fi 7 support, 5G connectivity, and even faster AirDrop speeds, and suddenly, your iPad mini 8 becomes the ultimate portable hub for your digital life. And yes, before you ask, it finally comes with a USB-C port supporting Thunderbolt 4 speeds. File transfers, external drives, monitors, all just plug and play. It's the flexibility that users have demanded for years, and Apple's finally delivering it. Now here's the kicker. While everyone expects the price to jump, Apple's reportedly keeping it surprisingly reasonable. The base model might start around $549, making it one of the best value devices in Apple's lineup. Because at that price, you're not just buying a tablet. You're buying performance, creativity, and lifestyle blended into one. And Apple knows exactly what it's doing. It's targeting the growing wave of creators, students, and professionals who want a high-end experience without lugging around a laptop. The Mini 8 is their perfect weapon. Every inch of this device screams purpose, from its aerospace-grade aluminum body to its silent yet confident power. And yes, rumors suggest Apple might even offer it in new finishes, midnight blue, starlight, and an all-new titanium gray inspired by the iPhone 15 Pro line. It's subtle, elegant, and timeless, exactly what you'd expect from Apple. But beyond looks and specs, this device represents something deeper, Apple's understanding of what technology should feel like. They're not just building devices anymore. They're building experiences that blend seamlessly into life. The iPad mini 8 is that philosophy in physical form. Fast, smart, beautiful, and unbelievably personal. The kind of device that makes you forget its technology. And maybe that's the point. Apple's goal with the iPad mini 8 isn't to impress you with specs. It's to make you feel something. To remind you that innovation can still surprise you, that the smallest things can make the biggest impact. So whether you're an artist sketching your next masterpiece, a student learning remotely, a gamer conquering virtual worlds, or just someone who loves beautiful things that work flawlessly, the iPad mini 8 isn't just for you, it's about you. It's Apple's quiet revolution, the return of small with the power of unstoppable. And the question is no longer, why would you buy an iPad mini? It's how did you ever live without it? Because once you hold it, you'll understand. It's not a mini, it's a miracle.